Ensure that meals are well balanced to reduce the likelihood of late night eating cravings. So make sure you're getting, quality protein source, lots of fiber, you're eating complex carbohydrates, and good fat. Hey everybody, I'm Dr. Mark Stengler. In this video, I want to cover the important topic of the dangers of eating late at night. When you have those snacks late at night, or maybe you've run late for the day after work and you're eating a large meal late at night, this does cause problems for the body. And what's happening at one level is that we are working against the natural circadian rhythm of the body. So with the natural circadian rhythm of the body, when it's light out, there's certain functions happening in the body as they should. And when it's dark out, then things should slow down. And that includes the digestive system. Because at nighttime, it should be a time of repair. Not when you're trying to digest food, using energy to digest the food that you just consumed. And so our body is not separate designed to be eating late into the night, digesting the food, absorption, and all the energy that takes place with that. And so the problem is research is showing that people in America are getting about 45% of their calories during the day with evening meals and snacks. So that's a problem. We really should be doing the opposite, getting more earlier in the day and eating more lightly at night, or having that evening meal, fairly early on, no later than 6 to 7 p.m. really is optimal. And so what are the problems when you eat late at night? What does it do to our metabolism? Well, first, we know that when you're eating late at night, especially on a regular basis, it actually causes you to be more hungry that night and the next day. It impairs the balance of hormones like leptin and ghrelin, which make you feel full. And so people actually end up consuming more food because you're creating this hormone imbalance. Next, it causes a decrease in metabolism. So the ability to burn calories decreases during the day because you ate at a later time the previous evening. So that's a major problem. As well, you get an imbalance in the gut microbiome. So studies have shown that when you're eating late at night, it causes an imbalance in the gut bacteria and other normal microbes in the gut by late night eating. As well, when you imbalance the microbiome, that actually messes up your metabolism and causes you to be more hungry in addition. Next, when you eat late at night, part of the imbalance in the circadian rhythm and all the things that happen as a result of that, it increases insulin sensitivity. So that means your insulin levels go up. That causes you to deposit fat, and you're not keeping your blood sugar levels balanced, so you're more prone to prediabetes and diabetes. Other things to consider are digestive issues. A lot of patients tell me that when they eat late at night, they're more susceptible to acid reflux, also known as GERD. And so because your digestion is not going to be working optimally or efficiently because it's trying to slow down and for your digestive system to rest at night, if you're a person who experiences GERD or acid reflux, you definitely should not be eating late at night. Also, if you're a person prone to, let's say, inflammatory bowel disease like colitis or Crohn's disease, or you're prone to constipation, irritable bowel syndrome, maybe just general gas and bloating, you should really see how much your digestion improves the next day by eating not so late in the evening. A lot of patients will find that really is helpful. I've been helping patients with nutrition and dietary supplements for over 30 years. If you're looking for doctor-formulated, high-potency, high-quality supplements, go to drstengler.com. In addition, sleep quality. We know that late night eating can negatively affect sleep quality. So when you consume high calorie foods or spicy foods close to bedtime, that can cause a disruption in your blood sugar levels, in the insulin, and also all the chemicals involved in sleep. And so we know that studies show that your sleep quality can be worsened when you're eating late at night. Another factor to consider is cardiovascular health. Research indicates that eating late at night may contribute to higher levels of cholesterol and triglycerides, which can increase the risk of cardiovascular disease. This is more pronounced in people who consume very calorie-dense, nutrient-poor foods during nighttime hours. And then mental health. Let's not forget the impact on things such as mood. So the timing of our meals can influence our mental health. When you have irregular eating patterns, you're eating late at night, this is associated with increased levels of stress and anxiety. Oppositely, having consistent meal times can promote stability and better mood and focus. So what are some strategies to minimize risks? First, monitor your portion sizes. If you end up eating late at night, eat as light as possible. Eat foods that are easy to digest, say like protein shakes, soups, things which are easy to digest, so it's not requiring a lot of energy and disruption to your digestive system. Also, when you have your dinner, eat a lot of fiber, a lot of vegetables, because this is going to make you feel full. If you, for some reason, aren't going to have many vegetables, like salads and other vegetables, then take a fiber supplement so that you feel full and you're less likely to snack later in the evening. Also, during the day, make sure you time your meals. Eat regular meals throughout the day. This will keep your insulin levels balanced. They'll keep the hormones like the ghrelin we talked about and the other hormones involved in appetite and satiety more balanced, so you'll be less likely to eat later in the evening. Also, stay hydrated. Sometimes for some people, if you're not well hydrated, then you could get the sensation of feeling hungry, even though you need to consume more water. Also, prioritize balanced nutrition. Ensure that meals are well balanced to reduce the likelihood of late night eating cravings. So make sure you're getting, quality protein source, lots of fiber, you're eating complex carbohydrates and good fat. So again, your insulin, your blood sugar levels are balanced, and so you're not having increased appetite problems because of blood sugar dysregulation. Well, here you have it. Here you have the problems associated with late night snacking or eating and some of the solutions to counter that. I'll look for my other videos on digestion, sleep, and overall good health.